Hey guys, hope you're doing good. Today in this video I'll be sharing my H4 visa interview experience to the United States of America. I'll be sharing 4 major things in this video. To begin with, my H4 visa application process, the documentations required during the interview, my interview experience, and the waiting time for your passport arrival. So without wasting any further time, let's begin. So applying for the H4 visa interview is a very straightforward process. All you have to do is fill a DS-160 form, which is an online visa application form, which primarily includes your personal and professional details, your family details, address, phone number, your United States ka point of contact, and your travel details, travel companions if you have any, then your security and background information. Just make sure to fill this form very diligently without any errors, and try to remember all the details that you are entering in the form, because there are high chances that you might be cross-questioning those things during your interview. So be very careful while filling the form. After completing your DS-160 form, the next step is to create an account on the US Travel Docs website, which is an official US Department of State Visa and Appointment Service. Here you'll have to fill all your details, including your DS-160 application ID, your passport details, address, interview language, and the mode of passport arrival. Yes, so I personally chose the premium service for myself, where you get your passport delivered at home, but that comes at a certain fees. There is another option which is free of cost, where you can go all by yourself and collect the passport. Alright, so once you fill all your details in the account, you will have to pay the fees of $190 or 15,628.7 rupees. And once you have successfully made the payment, you will be able to schedule your appointment. Just keep note of it that you can reschedule your appointment only thrice. So after that, you'll have to pay all your fees all over again. So yeah, be very careful about rescheduling. Also, you have to book 2 slots for yourself. One is the OFC, which is Offsite Facilitation Center, which includes your biometrics, your fingerprints and digital photo at the center. And the second one is the CA, which is Consular Appointment, that is the actual interview at the embassy, the US embassy. So yeah, finally your interview is arriving, and there's a list of documents that you should carry with you during your interview. I just read it from my laptop so that I don't miss anything out. You have to carry your DS-160 form, your valid passport with at least 1 blank page on it, Xerox of visa of primary H visa holder, which was H1B in my case, payment receipt of your visa fees, which is $190, photocopy of your spouse's I-797 form, and the labor certification application LCA, your spouse's employment letter in the United States, some previous work experience documents, his or her passport with a clear and identifiable image, pay slips, information of tax filing if the spouse is currently working in the US. You should also contain your marriage related documents as proof of your marriage, which includes your wedding certificate, your invitation card, your wedding photos or videos where couples can be seen, lists of guests, receipts of your wedding expenses, booking receipt of your post-marriage trips, honeymoon. And if the marriage is at the wedding register, the applicant will need to provide a copy of the signed affidavit, pictures of the couple signing the marriage certificate, and pictures of witnesses and the person who is conducting the ceremony. Right? So just make sure that you have all your documents in place when you are going for the interview. So far we know how to apply for the visa online, what are the documents that we need to carry along with us during the interview. Now I'll be sharing my visa interview experience with you all. Just to let you know, my biometric and actual consular appointment were held on the consecutive days. So I got free within 2 days only. I'll begin with my biometric first. It was held at Shivaji Stadium Metro Station, which is in Connaught Place in Delhi. And My timing was 1:30 a.m. So 1:30 p.m. So I arrived half an hour early to the center, and there was a queue, and there were multiple counters over there. It was a very straightforward process. When my turn came, they asked me to come to one of the counters where an officer was already present, and he reviewed my DS-160 form, my passport, my husband's I-797 and his visa. After reviewing the documents, he took my fingerprints and my digital photos and then stamped my DS-160 form and asked me to carry the stamped DS-160 form with me during the final interview. This was pretty much about my biometric, and after all these things, I was good to go. The next was my actual interview, the consular appointment, which was held in the US Embassy in Chanakyapuri in Delhi. My timing was 8:30 a.m. in the morning, so I arrived 45 minutes before the time, and there was a security check before entering the embassy. So after the security check got completed, they sent me to a common area where there were other applicants as well. And later we were called upon inside the office row-wise. There was a counter, the first counter, where they asked me for my DS-160 form and my passport and my husband's I-797. After reviewing the documents, they issued me a token and asked me to stand in another queue, which was the actual queue for the interview. The queue was pretty long to my surprise, and it was around, it took me 1.5 hours to 2 hours to get to the counter. It was on the first come first serve basis. So when my turn came, I went straight to the counter, and there was this lady who greeted me well, and she then asked me for my passport, my DS-160 form, then my husband's documents like I-797, his visa, our marriage certificate. And there were a couple of questions as well. She asked me when did we get married, and where is my husband right now at present, whether he is in India or in the United States. To which I answered the questions, and then she congratulated me, saying that my visa is approved, and kept my passport with her. Then I wrapped up my documents and then came out successfully. So this was pretty much, it was hardly 2-minute interview. I waited for almost 2 hours for this 2-minute interview, but it was worth it. What is the waiting time for your visa or passport arrival? If you are found eligible for the visa on the day of your interview, then you should allow at least 10 to 15 days for your application to be processed. So say it will take up to 2 weeks to arrive, and if you have opted for the premium service, it will get directly delivered to your home. Otherwise, you'll have to go to the center and collect it all by yourself. Finally, before signing off, I'd like to give a piece of advice that's coming from my own experience. Always carry your mask with you all the time to both the centers, because I had forgotten mine, so I had to go back and get it again and then only continue from where I left. So yeah, always do carry your masks with you. So I hope this video was helpful to all, and if you have any questions, please post them in the comment sections. And I really had a great time filming this video, and that's pretty much for today, and I'll come up with more such videos. Just have a great day, guys. See you soon. Bye.